Alright, good.
Say, alright, so first and foremost, when I give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Makakodash. We say double and say apostles and elders and great and the well of teachers and apostles in truth. And we say salutations, so the account I can push me good on truth and say again and the out. You know, considering season and season say, Shalom. And once again, hey, we also did the prophet time. One of the things I want to touch upon today, it's the MOTV. You understand? Because right now, hey, there's so much information coming on the chips right now. All around the world, it's so much news, seeing so much things. You know, but before I continue, I'd like to bring out the scripture. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. And the scripture says to be what? Occupied in prophecies. And this is something people feel, this is something, when you watch a common person in the world, the things they occupied on is basically bullshit. They occupied on all sorts of different things other than prophecies. But as the scripture said, who will be occupied in prophecies? Say, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High. So a man that giveth his mind to the Lord, it's them that will be what? Searching for the Lord, after the Lord. You know, basically the elect is who go have the mind on the law of the Lord. You understand? And I say what? It says, and it's occupied in the meditation thereof. It says, and it's occupied in the meditation thereof. And how much people outside here are occupied? How much people outside there meditating in the laws of the Lord, in these words, in these sayings and so forth? Not many. You understand? It tell them more people going to perish and more people going to be what? Saved. You understand? So you get the understanding that it's minimum that going to be really be doing these things, right?
But
yeah, go ahead.
I say that why there's always telling what this is for a few, this is not for many.
Yeah.
So that way I say what if the world hates you, the world represents what?
Yeah.
The masses, you understand, the majority. If the world hates you, it hate me before it hated you. And that is something, when it comes into the fold, like one of the first things is teach you to be what? To be hated. Good.
And that's something heavy, you know, because we will be hated. Because we will go against everything that happened in you, the way they act, the things they bring and so forth. You understand? Like for example, they will be speaking, they will be telling you it's groundbreaking technology. You know, and Jake will be following it. This will help you, this will save you, this will, you know, we'll be immortal, you know, this will make life easier. Yeah. And we will be speaking against that. You know? We speaking against their normality. We speaking against the everyday program. Yeah.
I always speaking against we speaking against their progression, so they go say we trying to hold them back and this and how you can speak against that, watch how easy it is to access this, watch how easy it is to get this information. You know? How you can speak against something like that. So what? You want to be a caveman?
Yeah.
Kind of things they go say?
We need, how they say, we need to up with the times.
Yeah.
You know?
Prophesy against many kingdoms.
That is why plenty of them in believing in the Bible and so forth, because they believe that they be up with the times.
Sure.
You understand? And not knowing the time that it's supposed to be up, and then it's the signs of the times.
Sure.
That is the times you're really supposed to be paying attention to. You understand? So it say here, and I will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Now again, as I say, a major prophecy is what the MOTV. You understand? You know, last night, son, brother, the picture with the woman who get paralyzed because of the job, right?
Yeah.
And you bring a good point. You say they bring something to get people sick, and now you're hearing them putting chip in the people and doing what? Making them walk.
Making them
You understand? So they bring a problem
and bring a
solution.
Yeah.
You understand?
God.
For people that didn't understand when me watching, is that it actually have a news article. I'll try to go in the lines of saying it, because you know YouTube might want to classify it as medical misinformation, which it is not. It's actually a news article that they want to look up anyway. This woman, she basically went and get the juice.
Yeah, to keep her
right?
job.
To keep her job, because the job was requiring it to take the juice. And or one time after she take it, she get paralyzed. And from the neck down, and recently she ended up taking her life, right? And nonetheless, however, the conversation went over, she took her life, nonetheless. But it is to show you. But now, what we see now, we see in this, they make a chip to cure paralyzation.
Yeah.
You know?
So the damage here.
Control computers with your mind.
Yeah.
It go, I forget the exact terminology. It does create the link that missing from the brain to the limbs.
To the limbs.
So the neurons that it's sending go reach the limbs to move and so on and so forth.
So the damage, make
Yeah,
some
the
damage
damage
it,
to fix it back.
and then make, yeah.
Damage it to fix it back. No, let me bring this piece up before you continue, right?
Just like a good dentist. Fix your teeth and then get a lollipop.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Amos 3 and 7, it says, surely the Lord power will do nothing but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets, and as the brother was saying, when you're occupied, you understand in the prophecy and the scriptures, that then you become a servant of the Lord, and that is when you do reveal his secret unto him.
And when you get the secrets, you come and tell the people what it
God.
is. You get them the warning and so forth. But it says secrets are revealed unto his prophets, and not everybody is going to get it. Not everybody is going to be is going to get a revelation.
Everybody is going to be a prophet.
Yeah, not everybody. Some men and when you watch the things they're saying, you can literally see it. You know, like for example, when we go into the Revelation 13, you understand what I mean? That some men saying is sin, whereas how could it be sin? How could they go and scan sin? You know? How could they go and buy stuff with sin? But hey,
How would a man know that you sin?
yeah. But I come to buy a bread, I break Leviticus 19:20. Oh yeah, take it now. That you see, it don't make sense.
If all men sin, who didn't take it?
Yeah. and that's the next thing too with all men sin. Who didn't
I mean, everybody worship the image. I mean, what?
Like everybody take the
elect
mark.
is null and void.
If the mark is sin,
They have
then...
no elect. They have no elect. You understand? They have no hierarchy in Israel.
So then the apostles from before, they said. So what went on? They take each other. I mean, they take the man. You see, it don't make sense when
Just sit down and think
to
about
think
it.
out with those stuff. But what we should, what we know about is that they're gonna be the chip.
None.
Because we don't see that is where he leading to, right? You wanna keep it?
Nah, you continue my worship, you know.
It says verse 2, it says he will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. It says he will seek out the secrets of the grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. You understand? That is how a man will be when he meditates in the Lord and so forth. He will seek all those dark parables, the being those stuff and so. You know, the things all they wouldn't understand. Yeah, you know? Like going into the beast and all this other stuff. The judgment is going to happen for them that take the mark and so on. You know, all these things written here. Right? Again, when you read the scriptures today, the scriptures say what? To beware of the enemy. Right? So a man who meditates, he will know, hey, when I we read that what the enemy doing. And again, the scripture said, who is the enemy? In the book of Psalms. Right? Tell you who is the enemy.
Who confederate.
Right?
We confederate. With
Right.
who is he?
So with a man being in scriptures, he will know. Hey, now we can't trust this. Scripture said us about beware what Satan devices.
And what you're saying, it precisely the point, because the word Satan means what? Adversary. Adversary is the enemy.
Against us.
So beware of your enemy's devices. We are to watch you. If you like a watchman for to look up in the sky and look to see what? To see chariots or anything, nobody. You have to watch your enemy. Oh, this is a war, you know, this is spiritual warfare. How you can go to war with your eye closed?
Yeah.
You understand? That's why the scriptures go back to saying what? We are not asleep as them in the night, and we are not drunken. We are churning of the light by we go place here to see and to look. You understand? You can't be a watchman with your eye closed, basically.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So the Galatians, Ephesians 6, I'll start from 10, right? It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Because really and truly, we know out here by our own strength. We know out here by our own knowledge. You understand? We know out here doing our own thing. That's why the scriptures say what? They say, he that despiseth not man. Right? See, put on the whole armor of power, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And we see in these wiles right now, just like the brothers explained, the crippling people to make them better. You understand? And bringing out plenty other wiles, because the wiles go back to what? Trickery, deceit, right? And they're bringing all these things to be able to what? To persuade people to be able to turn to taking this thing. You understand? Okay, there's some that will catch by force, and there are some that will catch by guile.
Doing the false miracles. You understand?
No, going for that.
Yeah. Doing the false miracles. You have it? Yeah, think what?
In 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, it says, even him who's coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders.
And signs and what? Lying wonders.
Can.
Yeah. A wonder is something that amazes somebody. And they're like, wait, how they do this, right? How they making a layman walk by the other side of that?
And the scripture say what? The kid and another generation seek it a sign.
Sign,
So that weakness
sign
that
and a lying wonder. That will be the miracles of Edom.
Yeah.
You understand? They will use the technological advances to mimic and copycat the miracles of Yahushua.
Can.
To say, yeah, boy, these the new prophets,
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. They understand? Back go back in time. Is Isaiah or Jeremiah, right? Where he say what? I will build my nest above the stars of heaven. I will become like the Most High. You understand? That is what going on there. That is what them fulfilling the prophecy.
And later Amos. Remember one of the miracles they do was what making a lame man walk.
Yeah.
And that one of the things that
That's
they're
one of the
trying to
things
do right now.
that they specifically outline this is going to do.
Yeah.
You understand? You're late, we will make you walk. You're blind, we will make you see. You're hearing voices in your head, we will shut them up.
I remember the article I had sent last night with the man who with the chipping the CHIP in the head and he can walk. And I remember that a certain particular thing they say about it. They say mind reading CHIP.
Yeah.
I mean when I think about it, if it's mind reading,
They're reading everything in your mind. Not just some. You understand? They're controlling some by monitoring everything. You understand?
just like on the Batman with Riddler. You say if your device can beam things into the brain, what stops it from taking things out of the brain?
Can't.
You understand? So it's really gonna make you a mental slave.
Yeah.
That's really what it's for,
Yeah,
but
you take that knowledge.
that's the fine prints. You know the side effects may include.
Yeah, and they're rattle it off. You understand? And worse than the actual disease you're suffering.
Ephesians 6 verse 12 it say, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. They say against spiritual
The
wickedness
rulers
in
are
high
darkness of
places.
this world.
God.
That's what people fail to realize. The rulers are just rulers wicked.
So,
See the earth is given
darkness,
the rule and see the earth is given the hands of the wicked. So again, if the rulers will be wicked, what you feel like going on do? You understand?
Will become
You-
wickedness.
you
They
really
will only
feel-
push what they promote.
Yeah, you really feel like going and give you this thing that will make you walk and not have a plan B with it.
Yeah, or something that benefits
Something
them.
benefits them.
Them ain't gonna do nothing to help you if you don't help them.
No.
It's like the scriptures say what they say, even when you do it good, you do it unwillingly.
Yeah.
So even if some good will come out of it, he doing it only because
He have to do it to help himself.
to help himself.
Even the next verse after that scripture, I tell you what, it say, and at the end, matter of fact, let me bring them. That is in the book of Surah.
I just say, you know how wicked a man had to be that any little good that he does do is only because he have no choice.
I saw that 14.
14, yeah. It's Surah chapter 14, I read verse, I was from verse 5. It say he that is, matter of fact, no, from verse 4. It say, he that gathereth by the fraud in his own soul gathereth for others, that shall spend his goods riotously. Right? It say, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. And it says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? And what? He's so good to himself? Could never be. You know?
I always say that, yeah. If you can't be honest with yourself, who you can be honest with? You understand?
Whereas other nations, they try to preserve the people, Esau's actually destroyed the world. You understand? They don't really care.
Yeah, destroy the
You
money
understand?
for the needs of the few.
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
That's the price of progress.
So if they can do this, right? If they can do this to themselves, imagine what they would do to you. And you being the enemy, because they know.
The perpetual enemy.
Yeah.
That's the enemy they picked up last time. Yeah.
Say perpetual hatred meaning that are everlasting.
From since the beginning.
You know?
But in the spirit.
This is not like the man Putin who just fall out a couple
Yeah.
years ago. This is from ever since.
So they say there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense for his wickedness. If he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. And that's what I tell you, at the last, he will declare his looking, so you'll see at the end, you'll see, yeah, walking, you had the chip, he's scanning, you know? You're going inside, you're going on your money here, you see, oh, I shake out, well, I have, hey, boy, my cholesterol high, you know, feeling good. Then knowing when it's time now, when you're really ready, you're going on all that.
You have to go and fight this war here. If you don't,
Nah, you're going to be, you're going to have them not going to stand up. We're not going away.
Yeah, but them going to drop down one time.
You see all they going away?
Make an example.
Alright. Shoot.
The whole crowd fall up.
Remember,
They go make an example out of them.
you remember Kingsman?
Kingsman, yeah.
And as they
explode.
go on against it blowing up. It's more or less the same concept, Judge. You understand? Because when the scripture says be so afraid, but they will still fight. Why? Because they are going on a choice. You're supposed to go on the they are going and fight. You're going and kill all day, you know. And watch me, first this so psychological, Judge. They won't even do that. They say you're going on into your daughter and your wife have it. We go kill them. Go and fight,
Pride.
otherwise you're going to lose them.
Pride in them too.
Can.
Because
understand?
just last time me and brother was talking about that too. Like we were saying, with them taking the juice, right? Plenty of them after taking the juice they get sick. And they want to come and tell people, or they don't want to say it because they know that they was wrong. You understand?
And they don't like to do that.
You prefer to live a lie than to actually admit that.
The man who make it, he didn't even take it. I want to ask him, why? How come you were taking well, I didn't want to skip the line. We'll skip off flicking lines. Come on now, man.
Say Ephesians 6 verse, it say, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of power. And now we are doing right now by these scriptures and having faith. You understand the armor of power. It say that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day and have done all to stand. And we're doing that right now by coming out here, by doing the things that were committed to us.
God.
You understand? That's how we doing what we're supposed to do to stand. You understand? The scriptures say what? They say, if you keep the word of my patience, I also will keep you in our temptation. So we practicing those things right now. We're doing what is necessary for us to stand. Right? To say, stand therefore, having your loins girt about the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
You don't understand the fight that we're going. And the kind of things we are to fight in this world. You understand how, and again, these people are the scripture say that they are the one, they are the power to do so. You know? You understand? To do so. Because you know the thing about it? You know the greatest thing is also these people who are one of the greatest things to make them believe that they could change. That they could change the things that they bring in. You know?
That they could change facts.
That you know, like yeah, you go and vote, we thing. Yeah, you rebel. Yeah, make them believe that they can change it.
Protest.
You understand? Protest. You go and change it.
If you don't like something, just protest. You're going to make change by protest.
Yeah, like if your vote really did come. Your vote count. Your vote really don't come because whoever you vote for, right? Whoever win, them job is to bring the same agenda. The two sides are the same job.
Opposition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The two sides are the same job.
So the thesis and antithesis, two opposing parties working towards the same goal.
It's just like in for instance, just like down here with Prestige Holdings, them own all the major restaurants that all in competition with one another to do what? To make the owners rich. And there's one group of owners there. It's not to say that I own this, you own that, the next brother owns something else, but it's one person owns all. Three fighting against himself for the betterment of himself, and that's what's going on.
It's like
Let me bring something in, right?
like I said too, there was something that like going back to like in Revelation, the two horns. You understand? The Democrats and Republicans. You understand? Two of them are part of the beast.
Yeah.
But the acting in opposition,
sides,
yeah,
but they
they're working towards the same goal.
The same goal.
no matter who in power, the same outcome is always take place because that's just how it is. And that's psychological warfare.
If
Find
you
that?
believe, yeah, if you vote for them, this one, if you vote for we, what happen? Oh, you're gonna happen regardless.
If I get that, I'll continue.
Well, go ahead. See what it is.
Alright, Ephesians 6, I'll go to verse 17, right? It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of power.
God.
Now that is show it without this, you can't do it. Now I see like how what I was just talking about, people looking for alternatives and different methods, all these different things. Without this, without when they start a job, one of the first things give is the orientation manual.
Yeah.
Without the manual, you cannot work at the facility. And this is the manual that a lot of our people, they don't want it because the manual giving them instructions that they don't want to follow. You understand? But without this manual, you cannot make
You
it.
don't follow them instructions,
You
you
can't.
know. You can't be part of the staff, you know.
You can't.
You know?
Even when you look at the examples of all the prophets in the past, right? When it is that they was doing the Lord's work, you feel they wasn't following this? They probably didn't have it like this, like how we have it now, but they were instructed on what to do.
Correct.
You understand? You can't do it without this.
Correct.
Because this is as the scriptures refer to as the way to please the Most High.
Yeah, not only that too, but even in I can't believe it's the book of John, right? He said, in the beginning was the word, and the word was
With power. Was
and
with
the
power.
word was with power. Yeah.
Was with power and the word was power.
And the word was power.
Yeah.
You understand?
You can't do it without the
The
word.
word was power.
And you say what? I come in the volume of the book.
God.
You can't do it without him.
God.
So everything is always tied back into one thing. Verse 18, it say, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. It say, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Because that's already who we concerned about, the elect. We're not concerned about all these other people who don't give a shit.
That's what we said in the warning for the elect.
We also warning the others to keep clean the blood off our hands,
Yeah.
but the ones we focus on is who are the elect. That's why the angel tell Ezra to say, be not now curious, how the ungodly shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved. They are your problem, not the others.
Yeah, that's not how them will get deal with. Them will get deal with.
That don't concern you. That's not your problem. That's my problem.
The jury play many places.
Yeah. Now he get real back up. He get
so
real.
don't mind me business, man. Right? You are enough thing for you. Don't worry about we. We good.
Hey, you want to know? All right, here, but wait me the wait a fire, and then come back to me.
That one was bad.
Yeah. You heard that?
You finish up?
Yeah.
Alright. So what I'm going to read here, now I will do a personal video on this, but what I'm going to read here is a notice from a bank, right, on the island here that they posted out yesterday, right? So this is a bank called First Citizens, right? It's a media release, the activation of magnetic strip cards. It's a First Citizens announces the deactivation of all its magnetic strip debit cards has begun. Now the strip debit cards is where it is normally used. And the one you swipe.
You put in the machine and slide it down.
It says customers who have not yet collected their First Citizens Visa debit card are encouraged to go to their home branch with one form of valid ID to collect a new card urgently. The First Citizen. Alright, so let me just skip through. I ain't even want to read that. Right, so I'm going to go to the next part here. So the First Citizens Visa debit card with chip. Right? It is in here. The First Citizens Visa debit card with chip and personal identification number. Technology is designed to provide an add layer of security when making payments. The embedded chip technology secures financial information, making it difficult for fraudsters to replicate when customers use their card to make a purchase and merchants at the ATM.
If I can pause on a quick slide here. You know with those particular cards that they're making, you know they're saying that it's more secure, but at the same time, if somebody take your card, they can make, I think, a $300 or $400 payment.
Yeah, it's your limit. The
And
cap is up to you.
And I asked the woman, I went back with a partner to do something, and he went by a store. And I said, I don't trust them cards, you know. And the woman who was selling behind, she said, so I asked her, I say, so if a person go and make 10 small payments, do they add up to supply any ID?
No.
So somebody can just take your card and go and
Buy the
purchase
same
at
thing 10
different
times.
stores,
Yeah.
and so how that more secure? You understand?
Yeah, to them,
They could have slow them down because they had to take longer to do it.
Yeah.
But they had,
it's the
they, had
same
to,
thing.
they had to use the guise of security and
Right.
to be able to sell to sell it is the one.
they say the card also offers the convenience of contactless technology. Simply tap or wave your card 2 inches over the machine to make a purchase, right? So as you can hear, they say contactless. As I say, I will do in that video of going into it because to see the article would be better to prove. But as I say, contactless and it's just a wave. You understand? What I'm doing is just preparing for waiters to come.
I'm preparing the technology also.
I'm preparing the technology also. So you get accustomed, swipe,
Yeah,
scan,
tap.
You know?
Yeah, the insert, yeah, you know.
telling about security, making it seem so
Yeah.
nice,
We'll see it. We just came off the so-called pandemic, you understand? Which was mainly transferred through what? Contact. So they contactless, is saying, yeah, boy, the safer way. Less germs, so on and so forth. That don't embedded in the back, contactless. Me have to touch nothing. That better for me. And as they say, gosh, wait, you know what I'm too mad? The video. You did send it, I think you did send it. Yeah. The video with the people who money get taken from the car, that was quite in the back in the
I
pocket.
sent that.
It's you.
That was with the woman
The
who
woman and the man.
yeah.
Yeah.
It actually read multiple other cards without the permission. And that's the kind of power that they want to have over you.
Exactly.
You understand? You could be sitting in your car and they could be able to locate because they say it's used for being able to locate things like dogs
for
and so
monitoring.
forth. You understand? So not only they'll be able to monitor your digital information, they will be able to monitor your real-time information also, location and so forth. So you can already see where they're going to. It's about complete control. Imagine it going so far that they want to literally know what you're thinking.
And with that too, when you read the article, what comes online, it's how quick they tell you, hey, all you have to come.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the card become null and void.
Null and void, so whatever money you have there, until you come and get it,
You
all you
can't
do,
access
that's
it.
we money.
Yeah, that's we money until.
I say because it is in the power of their
Up
hands.
there,
Don't bring all that one thing.
They could do it, and you can't do nothing about it because they are the ones who are in charge. And
Imagine,
huh?
let's imagine a place you storing up your money too, right? Because it's illegal to keep money home.
That's a
A
certain
certain
amount.
amount,
A certain amount of money.
over 10,000 is illegal.
It's illegal to keep.
All to be seen. So if you have 11, they come in and take one to make sure you have 10 and they're taking the whole 11 and go there.
So as you can
No
see,
questions asked.
the paper dollar is like a sort of kind of control over your assets and so forth. So imagine for more when that perfect system comes. Because with ISO, they do everything perfect.
Can't.
You understand? They do that perfect work. What they set up to do, they do it perfectly. So what you feel they're going to do, they're going to bring a better system to perfect the system that they already have right now.
To benefit them,
To
not
benefit
you.
them, not you. No, the thing is this. There's where coming to the decision making for who is it for the Lord or for the space. You understand? That was always ask the question when I'm doing the videos on the chip and so forth. I was ask this question. If you believe or you're teaching that the mark of the beast is not the chip, when this thing become mandatory, are you going to take it? Since you're saying it's not
Not that, not the mark.
my question to you is this: when it becomes mandatory, are you going to take it? I am yet to get an answer from anybody who has been commenting and scoffing on the videos and so forth. You know?
I remember even Nate when he do a video, on the first video he do, not the recent one. And he was talking about taking it. He said, are you going to take it? No. And in my head I was like, why? Because if it's not that, then it should be nothing wrong. So why tell them that it's not it, but then say don't take it?
And
You
where there's
understand
no,
what I'm saying?
and where there's no law.
Yeah, there's no transgression.
No certain people where there is no.
But these
But-
men know.
But that I remember hearing him say. I remember hearing him say that. He said, do you still take it? No. I was like, why?
So this is the book of Micah chapter 2 verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. It said, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is the power of their hand.
And if I can say, you can
Yeah,
see them
but-
practicing it all the time.
Can't.
They not, if it's one thing with ESO, they not slack with exercising the authority. You understand? They're not slack.
Can't.
Anytime they
Always
want
the number
something,
one priority.
always. Once they have the power to do it and they know that they could do it, they have done that since the dawn. Since the Greco, they're doing that right through.
But that is why they say they practice it.
God.
You understand? Because it's in power hand, so they're practicing this stuff. That is what they're even doing now. You understand? If they're doing, they're practicing it. Because they know they can't do it. And you can't say nothing against it, you just have to go with it.
You know it is so strong arm majority of the world to take a juice that they don't want? Literally strong arm all governments. And the ones who didn't comply, all of a sudden the presidents just went poof. Yeah. Wish me gone.
And to add way now, say to come some years after and tell them, well, it's not important.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All of a sudden, everything going back to them.
After they meet the quota.
Yeah.
Because another quota is what I wanted.
Yeah. To make sure, hey, if we can make this amount, the rest some substantial, then we'll get it by proxy more or less.
You see, not just that, remember, it has certain things in it. It's not just things to take you out as an individual. No, let me
things to go out, things to spread. When they activate it, could affect somebody who do have it.
Not just that, in terms of repopulation. Let me say if it has 60% of the population, here have it. When they start to go with other people, you don't always know who else have it. So when you make a child with that person, either that person will be sterile, one, or the child that might come out, that child go have, exactly. So they don't know because of the quota that they reach, they didn't just cut down the amount that it have, but they could cut down future amounts.
Yeah, the amount I'm going to have.
Right. They're not shipping. They know what they're doing.
Bring this piece up here. The Ephesians 4:14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. Understand? Basically, being tossed to and fro mean we're carried about, because actually they just had to lift you up and carry you. Understand? We are carried about no more, we're able to walk. Understand? I go back into what the brother opened up with. Understand? Being a servant of the Lord, being occupied in the precepts and the prophecies. You are no more churn. You can't con we. You understand? You can't deceive we.
Say going to and fro. Yeah. Some people fail to realize when they go to and fro, it's men that's waiting with snares waiting for the catch you.
The lion waiting in the seat.
Yeah, the lion waiting in the seat. And what? In this what? In the seat.
To deceive.
To deceive. The lion wait to
deceive.
The lion wait to deceive.
Yeah.
You understand? And that is what it is, to deceive it and what to make. Because again, that is what it's set up to do.
Waiting for those with itching ears.
What do you really think about it? It's factual, it's something we don't see happening. Because watch man, before church, right? Before churches used to take part in carnival and had their own carnival, man.
I supposed to tell them about
right?
when.
They push Christmas on, right? For Christmas, what church I was going in a church, it's something almost like carnival, minus the revelry is carnival.
Then Easter.
You understand? So then they hit to Easter here now, which is more or less the 3-day period of the same thing, minus the revelry. You know what they do? Just kick it, just sneak the revelry in under the mat. That's right, kill them with it now. Tell them, you come in with a true band this here. Yeah. Now all of a sudden you see people jumping up with you know the so-called Messiah on that cross and it have no separation. The word only means separate. And right now you can't tell the difference between the churches and you know what I mean? And the rest of the world.
Yes, yesterday I on work. And I hearing loud boom boom like a fete going on.
Yeah.
Louder than even Buju Banton and them, louder than that. So I like, what making that noise? I go and ask security. She said no, that is the like the kind of Christian thing going on across the some kind of church fete. If you see the trucks and the speakers passing, and she's saying, I went there a few times, that'll be real good. And I was saying this woman, I'm like,
she don't go to church. When you go to church, right?
No, I don't think I don't know yet. Use a hardcore one. You understand? She's one of them she's a hardcore reveler, you can see. Yeah. Like one of them who
anything that involves reveling a day. It could be for church, it could be for the world, it could be for who. And reveling is my sport.
I trying to understand like what is taking place. I was telling she, I said that sound like a fete. She said, well, it's a kind of church thing, yeah. It's a kind of church party thing where they just come and sing. I'm like, yo, alright.
They do that every year. And we talk about it used to be on TV. I remember doing a video. I remember at time doing a video on that. There's do a big concert in the stadium in Toronto. They make all the churches in Trinidad and other places to around the Caribbean and so forth come in the stadium and show a big set now.
I can take the difference now.
I remember telling I remember who was somebody I didn't know they showed me at that time. I tell them, I say, because they went and I was like Unri. So Unri, you know?
I would say we're not tossed to one.
And what you thinking? I say, where are you scriptures? I said, I mass. You know, they speak against mass. Come on, sir.
Every wind of doctrine.
Them jumping up, thinking, but that is just what Jake like. Jake just like that. This is like that wickedness. While the prophecies playing out, that telling them things happening. He saw. The scripture say what? They say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon the beds. While he saw in the beds thinking about what it is they're going to bring to destroy all this. What they're going to bring to catch all the like birds. You understand? All the studying they're going to jump up and sing to Jesus. You understand? I come like this morning and wake up, the first thing you see the first thing I'm seeing is somebody laughing at what's his name? Franklin? Good Franklin. So he's singing a gospel but he whining. You understand? They say, well, what gospel need this? You know? This kind of attention, you know, like you whining, that gospel. You know? I come like when me and the brother was used to travel up the road now. Used to travel up the road. And then we come up on a car playing gospel, right? No lie telling me here, you know what this song was playing? Take a wine for Jesus.
Yes, I hear that.
Jump up for Jesus.
I hear that tune. I hear that they play that on the radio. Normally radio don't play gospel.
And is a pastor that was singing that song?
Yeah, but no. That's a man.
Jump up for Jesus?
Yeah.
It's Coffee Daughter singing.
No, the jump up for Jesus is a man.
And he said take a wine for
I was searching that.
I know the one you're talking about with Coffee Daughter,
yeah.
But the one that we could hear come from the car was a man.
Yeah, I know that song. I hear that too.
So he said,
I'm something.
yeah. It's a so when you see thing, so woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon the beds when the morning is like the percocet because it's in the power of their hand. And again, say the power of their hand. There's something like the churches are supposed to tell it. Like this is bring in because this people have the power to do it. No, I have a picture with I don't know how to put it on my phone right now, but I know how to find it. It's a picture with the Pope, the Vatican, right? And some of the stuff that they're doing right now. Everything that the Vatican doing right now, and the churches, the churches have to follow what the Vatican say, right? What the Vatican doing right now is everything that they're doing is to agree with everything in the world. You understand? So imagine when the chip come. You understand? Because remember the scripture say the false prophet and so on. In Revelation, you talk about the this Revelation 20%, it's saying the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of the fire and brimstone where the beast and the false prophet are and shall be tormented there and forever. But another one I was looking for, something else I was looking for.
That's what I'm talking about. You talk about and his false prophets.
And his false prophets,
yeah.
The Revelation.
But you talk about them that thing for the mark. Which one is that again, maybe?
Revelation 19 and 20, you're talking about?
19 and 20. 19, 20.
And the beast,
right.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone.
So they go and get destroyed. And plenty of all they fall in that false prophet right now. And all they don't understand what is going to take place. You understand? But so much all they so easily deceived that the brother say that line, you know?
Yeah, the lion way to deceive. Because why? Being tossed to and fro with what? Doctrine that is preached with the slater men. As a man come out there, yeah boy, start a religion. Boom, all of a sudden we have a mass following up for real guys.
I think recently the Pope come out and say a pedophile could get saved.
Yeah, he must say that for you.
Or a pedophile could thing. And more, when you say pedophile, we talking about a person that go and sleep with a 3-year-old and thing we talking about. This is what the man saying. You understand? And then he talking about what is the next one you say? One of them say like God was gay or something like that?
If them could push, if them could push against the laws and Haiti, them could push anything, so them thing will surprise you.
But you see, they're pushing the agenda. See, the thing about it is that they're pushing the agendas that the elite's doing. So we feel when the chip come, we feel they're going to use. What was one of these, what we talk about last week or last 2 weeks? What's it over there? One of the things that is used to confuse the communities as well. There's get a pastor first. And let the pastor stop out it over.
Right. In 2 Thessalonians 2:7, it says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he now let it, will let until he be taken out of the way. What is the mystery of the iniquity? The fact that all in it and all they don't even see it by the mystery. How all they could not see it? All they could not see that this is madness.
If I could say
The mystery of iniquity, right?
the teachings that it is give, it work towards mainly two things. One is to teach false doctrine to get people to follow it, and two is to deceive people to believe that. Remember, when they come to the Lord, the first thing you have to do is to make change.
Good.
But if you could teach somebody and make them believe that they don't need to change this fault that they have to come to the Lord, you understand? That is a benefit for you and a fault for them, while at the same time making them believe that they are on a good route.
Them will, as you say, right? Every church or scripture, when it comes to the Lord, they have to change, right?
No, when the original how it's supposed to
Right,
be, but
right.
they don't teach that.
But what Satan is,
Come
no,
on,
they
yeah.
does.
Huh?
Just come and make you change. Make you take a change in it for a worthy cause. Because you will be a rebel out in the world. As I say, give your life to Caesar, right? To Sasha Borgia. You know, like I said every Sunday, who not saved or they come to the pulpit, I go know, you know, I've been so-called saved a lot. Every Sunday I go in and get saved. Headache? And then now, I as a rebel, I was always in carnival. Well, they tell me, well, you know, we're looking to try a little gospel fed for the Lord in the name of Caesar. What changed? Did anything change?
But this is what I'm telling you. No, they're not even telling you to change no more.
They just like you're on
They say come now.
Can't.
You understand? Because now it
as
doesn't
well.
show how heavily these pastors, these churches and so forth after the world is that the world is still here, don't judge. Or not don't judge, but you can't tell me how to live and so forth, and they're going with that. Because they're afraid they get backlash, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, you have to correct. Show people who they are. Show people who they're right. You're the judge. You're the judge.
Should people the chance to shun when you say it's your sin.
And that's what I'm telling you. When stuff like the chip and so forth come, they're not going to tell people that it's wrong.
They can't tell people
And they can't tell people because they will be underneath the government.
When there was no rolling out the juice, my mom got my Roman Catholic. She TV always on this Roman Catholic channel, local. Holy every day, them just pray holy, right? Pastor, so don't take, nah, don't take it. By the next week he's saying, yeah, well, you know, we advising all members and congregants from the church to go and receive the juice. The man was like, dog, last week, I said, but you know, we have a little hope. What went on? What went on?
You've not a man that's given too much change.
What went on? We saw last week he was done with the team. What's going on now?
I'm going to bring some, man. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. They say the prophets that have been before me and before thee have all prophesied both against many countries. They didn't say with them. They didn't say prophesied with them. They say prophesied against them. You understand? So when something against something basically is like an enemy. The same way them is an enemy to us, we are an enemy to them.
Why would the prophet say that?
You understand? They say the prophets that have been before me and before thee have all prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
And if I could say, what is the reason for that? A prophet, though, just as you can see, none of the prophets ever recorded in the scriptures. The scriptures say what? All things are written aforetime, written for our learning. You never see a prophet go and prophesy against people doing the right thing. Never. So it's obvious if they prophesy against many countries and nations and so forth, it's because they was doing something wrong. You understand?
Every time their account was given because they were doing something wrong.
Yeah.
It's the same way today. The prophets back here today, the prophets are against the things that are doing wrong here. We're talking about something that they're going to bring to what to catch our head. You understand? We're talking about this a hardcore prophecy. You understand? That M.O.T.E is nothing light. You understand? That is nothing light. But again, that line wonders act. Them miracles.
That is the final miracle.
Yeah.
You see, when that miracle, boss brother, but Yeah, he say he cause even young and old. You understand? Young, you're born with a defect, that fixing it. You're old, you're cataract. We are
No,
put this in your
remember.
head, that fixing it.
Remember that's
You
how
understand?
Esau is working. I hear a
He
man
cause,
speaks.
you know. How people fail to realize he caused it, you know. One, people put you in a position where you carry night oil and you say you're healthy. But you know you have to take it because why? You need to have access to your finance also.
Exactly.
Right.
So there are many avenues that they could traffic.
That's why I get to down to.
Yeah.
When they say he caused me, then what? He not leaving no room for you to say, nah, I don't need it. You understand what I say?
If you have one good excuse, you have a next one to.
Come on, as we don't say down here, he have a plaster for every
So,
wound.
yeah.
You understand? As you have a cut, yeah, look at plaster. What?
And unlike the rest of before, whereas some people get away from the job because they went and they got doctors for certain documents.
Come.
You understand? So they can get away.
Come.
You know?
This
But
one,
this
I
one they
think
don't have that.
I
That's why they
think I could
say that that's why they practice it. So they will perfect it.
If I can say that,
Understand?
even if like before, like even men who couldn't pay for all them different things or they didn't want to do it, they could have a job. Just like that side hustle. With the CHIP, a good income, a side hustle can save you. Unless you're willing to go straight barter. And it's goods and services for goods and services.
But that's what you're saying, the system are coming going full effect.
Can.
You have no getting around it. Now we can get around certain things.
If you had to get around it, you had to fucking put your lifestyle back into the, you know what I mean, as some would say, the Stone Age.
Even still,
You
because
understand? And the only way to get away from
no,
it.
because even still,
Yeah,
even
really
if you was to think, even remember, the Lord put in this in a way that everybody going to be tried.
Yeah.
Even if you might think to yourself that you could do that, they will be going around searching people. You know, they got have little swipers, like the little scanners in the hand, and going around scanning people to see who don't.
Go nowhere, you know. All of that, all you got to do. But when I implement it, they go our records, obviously, as I inside there, they are your name, so on and so forth.
Yeah,
so
so
you
go look
just
for
look for the week before. This person on this ID card number, they have no death certificate on record for them. There is the current address.
Go and look for them.
But go and look for them.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Why you feel? How much time they change the birth paper in the last 3 years?
But yeah, about 3 times they change it.
I wonder why, right? I wonder why.
To keep up to date with
Come on,
people there.
come on.
Remember something to going to say to her? Look at that movie. Not a movie, a series, I think it's one of the CSI, one of them shows that have like the cops going to come and put people die.
Yeah.
And this girl ended up dying. Right? But they didn't know who she was. What she had on said that she was a chip. And they take out the chip and they scan the chip.
Right.
And they find all the information.
Yeah.
You know?
I watching Blacklist and all. They had a chip in Reddington. Understand some level 8 Napa. Some mad things so that location. That basically everything you would have. Your medical information, your current location in real time, all these things. You understand?
Remember, they already had these things, remember the practicing things even with your phones right now.
Can.
Your phones could do all them different things that they're talking about. But
the problem is you could rest on your phone and leave it
That
somewhere.
come like somebody was, I got a break, I was watching with somebody breaking on the thing. And they were talking about, I can't remember who it was, right? And they were saying, our brother was saying it's a chip. And tracking and all these things. But any phone could do that. Any phone could do that right now. Yes, the phone could do it. But do you need to go and scan your phone? Do you need to? Is your phone mandatory? No. I was without a phone for 3 years, and was still moving and buying stuff normal.
You were surviving.
I was surviving. Right? And so if any little, you're hearing noises because of heavy. We have a tropical wave. But it works must continue. Season, nonetheless, right? So, going to Revelation 13 here now. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And we now read all those things through that.
I think
yeah. See, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and see the read the force. They can fall down to do these things. They could do these things because they are the force. They rule it. Rulers was dead.
they say they want to give light and power to the beast. You understand? Because why? That causing great and small, young and old. You understand? That power he has the power to make people worship this sweet Christ. And just by what? Taking that
Go back and
that's
see the worship. Now you remember how it go through the scriptures. When Nebuchadnezzar make people worship, they worship the Elohim, they bow down. But that was like a literal bow down, meaning that they had also kneel long to the statue, right? Some didn't, and some but still, and then you get the story with who? With the tree or the children and so forth, right? But with this one now, yes, you can say the idol and so forth, but you're bound now. This literally means that it's servitude.
Yeah, you're bowing, you're giving ministry to the beast.
Yeah, you come like you choose the beast then, you know? You take the stuff at the brim, you know?
You don't put the system.
You don't, yeah.
Master brand, yeah.
You can't. Now we can remind, go back into America servitude.
And again, that beast is not no literal beast.
Actual dragon.
Actual dragon.
No, not
Yeah,
wings.
this is an actual dragon flying in the air and fighting against Michael.
Actual dragon is, you know what I mean? Has 2 legs, 2 hands, a regular, you know? Actual dragon is lying down in your bed with you.
Say that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And I think you guys mentioned before. You understand? The image is go back to what to the system. You understand? The system are bringing, obviously they have to have a system in place to let this thing work. And that is what is setting up right now. And part of the system right now, and part of the stuff that they're doing is the LGBT. And if you ain't agree with it, what is going on? You get cancelled and so forth. So when they perfect this one thing here, is that if you're not worship, it's basically going to be put to death.
If I can say how Esau does work, there's work in the sense of like testing things. Now when you get the beta version and all these different things. Why? Because they just perfect it. So when it is to release it, it will have as minimum flaws as possible. So they already calculated all the loopholes people could have and all these different things. So right, so they're making sure when they do release it, to get around it going and be, you know,
virtually impossible.
as you brother said earlier, they do a perfect work. They're making sure that they perfect the system first and then put things in place there.
So you put that sign, it's 1917, it says, five minutes before the sword, you are put this, you know what I'm this is what they say.
Yes, and they're making sure when that time comes.
Yes, sir.
You're making sure when that time comes, don't get turn around it. And it's really the Lord putting it into them to be like that because the Lord know you go and men go look for loopholes. And in that time you're not going to have none. It's either the Lord with you or you're doomed. That's how you're making it. It's either He will be with you in that time or you're doomed. One of the two. Have no getting around it. Anybody who feel that they're going and stuck with gold coins like John Wick, that's not going to help you.
No.
It's not going to help you. You could, I see people recommending all kind of things, stuff in a food. None of those things in that time going to help you. If one thing don't happen to pass spoken in him, so to speak, something else will happen.
They Psalm chapter 17, verse 13, they say, Arise, O Lord, disappoint and cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. King David saying, Lord, deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword. And the Lord using them like the sword. And they do the stuff that they said that we do perfectly. You understand? Right?
And the only put them as a sword. Why? Because a sword is not a weapon for peace, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's a weapon to destroy or kill. That's how a sword is about doing things. You know a man making a sword is for the purpose of fighting.
That's right.
Violence is the instrument of violence. And that scripture earlier on, but I think it doesn't pass. Yeah.
It say that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So it doesn't matter what stature is in this place. You understand? Rather you're famous, you're not famous. You understand? No matter where he is in this place. You see, and he goes all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in the right hand or in their forehead. Right? And that is what we're seeing. A mark in the hand, in their hand or the foreheads, and we see now all over. You understand? Some men might say, well, if it's not in your right hand, it don't count. It doesn't matter where it is. You understand?
They right now, Esau want to trump all kingdoms. Oh, that one of the reasons why they search so hard to find all the secrets of other kingdoms. Because they want to trump all kingdoms. They want to be the one people. Remember, even back in the past, in the ancient Roman Empire, they couldn't conquer all people. They want to actually establish a kingdom where they literally rule everybody. They want to trump everybody that was before them. You understand? And this is the system that in their mind could be able to help them do that. And just it's like how the Romans was, they would go from here to there and all over, eventually to take everything. That is what they want to do. But they know it's easier for them to do this. Because back in the past, even with the time of Caesar, when it is before him, sorry, Greeks. Is his full name again? The Great. Alexander, right. The time when he was conquering, after a while the men get fed up. You understand? After a while the men get fed up and he gets sick and the conquering had to end. In this time, if they were able to succeed with that, this is something that their generations could continue to do and do it comfortably because the stage was set even before them. You understand? So they have a system created that they will be able to do it piece by piece. Even after they die, their generations could still follow in the footsteps. And nobody will oppose them. Why? Because if they do, it will have penalties. Yeah. But the Lord will not. Alright.
Yeah. So he said, and he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in the right hand or in the forehead. Right? And we don't see how much articles and we mention how much things talking about going into your head. You understand how much things we talk about going into your hand. And when we say how much things, we mean the chip, right? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You understand? That's the next thing they say, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast. So how could that be sin? It said that if he didn't have the mark and the name of the beast, how sin become the beast thing? Come on. Make it make sense. It's not that yeah.
Sin is a mark of the law. Our constitution. You didn't know sin, but now you know.
And it's not an embargo. It's nothing spiritual. You need this physically. You understand? You see, here is wisdom. Let him understand and count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man. And its number is 606. It's 666. You understand? So, hey, with that, once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. You see, Gms.S.O.T.E Apostles and Elders Gms.S.O.T.E and Ruwelo teachers of apostles in the truth. And we say salutations for the Akim and Super Shooting Truth and say, in and day out. No considering season or season, we say, Shalom.